the last few minutes, and that is an Israeli strike in Syria just a couple minutes ago. There are some more flights over the Lebanese airspace, but Israeli strike on Syria right now. That comes after a day that was full of other events that I already report on earlier. So again, breaking news. This is normally never happen. It's before 8 p.m. and Israel striked in the area of Al Qasir Ahar, in the area of Homs, and there's a lot of explosions in the area. Let me tell you that the Iranians have mobilized lots of stuff in the last few weeks, and we are watching them now mobilizing stuff from military base into populated area. Populated area. They learn from Hezbollah what Hezbollah is doing in southern Lebanon, what Hamas is doing in Gaza. Right now in eastern Syria, the pro-Iranian militias, the proxies of Iran, are doing the same thing. They're moving stuff inside heavily populated cities like Abu Kamal. But right now, in the area of Homs, in the center of Syria, there are explosions. Israeli jets are striking Iranian targets as we speak right now. Several locations along Syria, and these are extremely important weapon depots of the Iranians that are well secured. Much of what is being destroyed right now is new, something that has been brought lately. And again, Israeli strike. The day started with an Israeli shooting down of some UAV that was flying out of Gaza. All the UAV had to do is turn a little bit to the north and hit the Israeli town of Ashkelon. The Iron Dome, believe it or not, the Iron Dome destroyed that UAV on Mediterranean, and later on we collected the pieces of that thing. It's not the most sophisticated one, but it's definitely something that they got from Iranian technology. But as we speak right now, there are tons of flights over Lebanon, and there are a lot of explosions that I can see videos of the air defense system in Syria that is being activated right now. Most of their rockets do not hit Israeli jets. These are old air defense systems. These are not the S-300 or the S-400. The S-400 is only operated by the Russians. The S-300 is not yet operative in Syria by the Syrians themselves. Therefore, they're using older technologies. And again, there are, as we speak right now, explosions in several places. And we're speaking about the Harmal Mountains, and this is not too far from the border with Lebanon. And it's probably stuff that was on his way from Syria into Lebanon to the hands of Hezbollah in Lebanon, and we needed to destroy it. So again, a lot of activity. Israel shut down UAV this morning. Israel strike in Syria right now. Some targets, and stuff is brewing. If that's not enough, the emergency situation in Baghdad continues, and tanks are rolling down the streets of Baghdad after the failed attempt of assassination of the Iraqi prime minister. The Iranians are trying to say that they never knew, they never heard of it. They need to find who's responsible and punish him. All of this, nonsense. It's the usual Iranian deception, and we see that all around, all along. But again, right now, breaking news: Israeli strike on Syrian territory, on Iranian targets as we speak, near Homs. not far from the border with Lebanon. We believe that there's some stuff that was probably making its way from Syria to Lebanon. The last thing we want is that Hezbollah in Lebanon will have some sort of a game-changing weapon that will threaten Israel from the north. So lots of activity. I can hear helicopters flying right above me right now, and the F-16s that are now flying, even right now as we speak, on Lebanese airspace. And it seems like the night is still young. The night is still young. So I'll keep you posted. In 1 hour, I'm going live on Missione Paradiso Live. It's a wonderful ministry from Sicily in Italy, and we will do a live program, and I'm going to talk all about what's going on in the Middle East to my Italian brothers and sisters. But again, breaking news: Israeli strike in Syria right now. I mean, it's not an hour ago, it's not 3 hours ago, it's right now. And I've got videos I can't show you right now, but videos of explosions in the skies over there. And it seems like it was all the way south of Hama, next to the border with Lebanon. It's in Homs, in Tartus. Excuse me, it's in Homs. It's actually probably in two different places. And we believe that it probably following the landing of an Iranian cargo airplane that unloaded a lot of stuff there 4 days ago. And of course, right now, we probably figured what was the thing that was brought out of the belly of that cargo plane, and we took care of business right now. Again, two different airstrikes in Syria, in Homs and Tartus, and one is on the Mediterranean coast, and one is on the Lebanese border. The one on the coast is north of Lebanon. The other one is east of Lebanon. And ladies and gentlemen, the night is still young. We may have some more of that right now. Syrian air defense systems are operating against Israeli strike and rockets that are coming out of F-16s that are flying there. The F-16s are still flying above Lebanon, as I said, and we don't know what's going to happen in the near future, in the next few hours, but a lot of stuff is going on right now. Iran is deceiving the world while everybody thinks that it's going around to establish some, I guess, peace and stability. All it does is exactly the opposite. So even the nuclear talks in Vienna most likely will not happen on the 29th of this month, because the Iranians said, we're not going to talk about anything besides what we want. And so obviously the US will not agree to that. Guys, the Middle East is boiling. It's not hot, it's just super hot. And all it takes is a match somewhere to start a big fire. And remember, for the longest time, I told you, keep your eyes on Damascus. Remember, there's a prophecy there that has not been fulfilled. Behold, Damascus will be a heap of ruins. And remember, that is from Isaiah chapter 17. And we know that this is one of those things that Isaiah in chapter 46 says that God declares things that are not yet done. And that is one of those. I'll keep you posted. Until then, please share these news, and God bless you, and shalom from Galilee, from Israel. Bye-bye.